Hello everyone, this is Crota coming at you. Today is April 2nd, and wow, I am having an absolute blast and confusion in this 1v1 matchup, Infi versus Th000. Now, if you guys saw during the loading screen, both of these players decided to play random. So I really have no idea which player is which. So I am just going to refer to them as Orc and Human throughout this matchup. Hopefully you guys do enjoy the series. I know the players are Infi and Th000, and one of the players got Human, so I don't know. I'm expecting the player who got the race that he normally plays to be the winner. All right, let's take a look. Purple Human spawning here at the 9 o'clock position of Turtle Rock. Meanwhile, we see the light blue, baby blue, whatever you want to call that, baby blue Orc player spawning here at the 11 o'clock position on Turtle Rock. And this is going to be close spawns, but it's not going to play nearly as big of an effect as if it was against a Night Elf player. Orc burrows are extremely resilient against any towering attempt, and because of that, any guard tower that tries to get constructed will nearly get shot down before it even gets into play. Placing an Orc burrow here or an Orc burrow here, yes, it does expose you a little bit. I'm assuming that the Orc burrows will actually go back here instead. Yeah, right there. And what will end up happening is that the barracks could get pressured, but really not much more. And since the barracks have fortified armor, those guard towers will be stopped in their tracks if a player does, or if the human player does in fact try to militia and then tower his opponent. Down over here, you can see that this peon quickly, I guess slowly now, heading back with a pile of lumber, going to be joining in on that fight here in just a second. As we are looking at, the turtles getting a little bit of damage here on that peon. Alright, now with that Blade Master out, we're going to look at where this Blade Master is going, and this is going to be a very, very important point. The timing on that peon pull was just so that the Blade Master could, in fact, try and pull away those turtles so that there was nothing to be spotted. We do see that there is a water elemental here, so Militia may be brought over to try and clear out this creep camp as the Archmage now comes down with Footmen instead. Now, what is the Blade Master going to look to do here? The Blade Master has already used a Wind Walk, but did not really get anywhere with it. Alright, you can see that that Giant Sea Turtle is sitting at 115 hit points, not going to really doing much of anything. And what the Blade Master can do is actually go after the Water Elemental and get some easy experience. Down over here, it looks like the Grunt actually got a kill or two, as you see that the Blade Master is already up to 130 experience. And I believe that was just all from sniping. The Archmage does not have that, well, 88, I think actually that is the right amount for him. Not exactly sure where that Blade Master got so much experience from, but the Blade Master now almost sitting at level 2, gonna go ahead and chase down a couple of Footmen. Archmage and Blade Master doing a little bit of a cat and mouse game, a little bit of chase there, both of them with slippers of agility. However, the Blade Master really benefiting more from those very agility-based boots. Taking a look at the bases, Stronghold coming in. We see Orc Bros now being constructed. A little bit of a seesaw battle in between the two bases here with Grunts and Footmen, as we are now taking the tier 2 by the human player as well. There is a lumber mill, but because we see the tech to tier 2, I am expecting to see perhaps a Mountain King as that second hero. Mountain King is an extremely durable hero, can easily get off a number of storm bolts down onto those Grunts, as we now see that the Grunts are now trying to do a little bit of a push inside here. The Grunts are going up against a lot of Footmen, but more importantly, there is Militia there to the support. With Militia there to support, those Grunts cannot really fight back just the sheer numbers. Even though they are stronger in a one-on-one matchup, the sheer numbers would prevent anything from really happening there. Let's take a look down over here. Blade Master attempting to take down an Ogre Warrior does get the Gloves of Haste and also has Boots of Speed. Meanwhile, Archmage went on the other side of the map to pick up Boots of Speed and also decided to grab some Dust of Appearance. Blade Master here could get in some easy damage. You can see that that Footman taking about 40 damage per swipe here. Swipey. And that Blade Master may not get that Footman. That Footman very low on hit points. One more shot should do it. Yes, he does. That 80 hit point critical strike, just enough to tip things over the edge. Now the Blade Master needs to clear out more of these creep camps still, but also this is a little bit of a tricky situation because he wants to leave this green creep camp for that Witch Doctor if possible. Blade Master now comes over. You can see that that Grunt is taking a lot more damage than he would like as we see the Beast Master come in. Alright, I have not cast a human versus orc matchup in quite a while. It does make sense to have the Beast Master with all of that piercing damage to try and take down some of those buildings as they're being constructed. Most importantly would be to try and shut down that Spirit Lodge. If you're able to shut down the Spirit Lodge, that means that you are not going to be able to constantly dispel magic from those Spirit Walkers, as you see that the Blade Master is just constantly running back and forth, trying to avoid any sort of damage. And oh, the Blade Master quickly breaks Windwalk, uses a potion of healing, and now going after the units again. This is a huge amount of damage as the Blade Master now no longer being revealed by that Dust of Appearance. The Archmage still has another charge though, as the Beast Master taking a lot of damage. Beastmaster does have boots of speed, but he does have a little bit of a slower foot speed than a Blade Master originally, so the Blade Master should be able to get off a shot every 15 seconds or so. Coming back over here, you can see the double Arcane Sanctums already in production. Meanwhile, the Spirit Lodge and the Bestiary is being added, and this is the important time. Shadow Hunter does get a bit of experience. Meanwhile, the Beastmaster running laps around the field. And now you see a Quill Beast being added. And oh, a brilliant path block there as the Beastmaster now trying to head back home. Alright, however, the Beastmaster going to get turned into something. Alright, it's going to be a pig, I believe. And down it goes. During that time, though, the Archmage did get to level 2 for that Brilliance Aura. Very important. And I gotta say, the Orc player does look significantly stronger at this stage in the game. Now, what's going to be good for this Blade Master as well is the creeping of these Gargantuan Sea Turtle creep camps. The reason why it is so effective and so strong is the items that are dropped. Potion of Greater Healing, Potion of Greater Mana, or Potion of Invulnerability. Both of them very useful items, as the Shadow Hunter taking a lot more damage than I would like. So far, the Shadow Hunter now gonna get surrounded here, and are we gonna see a Speed Scroll? Yes, Speed Scroll used just in time to get that Shadow Hunter out, and as a counteract to that slow. Blade Master going in for the engagement. It looks as though, yes, what? Oh my goodness, that one Hexed Huntress constantly staying alive with the help of a priest, and now there is a surround on the Shadow Hunter. That was a big turnaround there, and somehow that priest stays alive with that sorcerer stays alive with the help of a priest, and doing so greatly. Alright, Wind Riders now coming in. Okay, this was a complete turnaround. Yes, I did see the Bestiary, but I was not expecting Wind Riders. I was actually expecting Raiders. So this was I guess a bit of hiding in plain sight in terms of strategy coming in from the Orc player, as the Blade Master now trying to fight back. Yes, there is Spirit Link. There is also a lot of slow coming in. This is not going to be good, though. Scout towers are already being placed down. Those ivory towers being built in a moment's notice, as we are now looking at the Shadow Hunter looking to come in as well. All right, is the Shadow Hunter going to get off some damage here? That is the quick question. The Quill Beast now in the backfield here. Blade Master now trying to engage. Meanwhile, the Wind Rider needs to be brought back over to try and take down these guard towers as they're being constructed. That Water Elemental needs to get taken down as well, as the Blade Master down to 202 hit points has to be extremely careful. All right, let's take a look at this. This Wind Rider down to 160 already. He cannot stay alive there. No, he gets taken out over the timberline, and that is just absolutely bad news. All right, Shadow Hunter still sitting at level 1. Blade Master sitting at level 3. Archmage now looks to chime in here, as these towers are going to go unchallenged, and this is a definite problem. The Blade Master has a lot of work to do if he wants to win out in this war here, as his opponent is already done with 3 guard towers with more being added. We are sitting at Stronghold. We are now setting up another Voodoo Lounge back over there, as this Voodoo Lounge will get taken down with no real issue whatsoever. Now, is the Blade Master going to be able to regroup himself enough? That is the question, as the Shadow Hunter really has nowhere to run. Okay, Demolisher is in play. Demolisher can actually hide in the backfield here, and if the Demolishers can actually deal enough damage, that could be a bit of a turnaround. As you can see, a very low hit point Grunt in the backfield here. One Grunt gets taken down. Blade Master, a second Grunt gonna get taken down. There it goes, as the Beast Master now gets to level 2. All right, Orc Burrows now in danger of falling. Meanwhile, guard towers are in position. Demolisher looking to perhaps destroy some units here, and yes, does get some damage. Meanwhile, the Orc Burrow taking a lot of damage, floating around 0 hit points as it finally gets taken out. All right, we are currently upside down on supply, 36 over 40. A second Demolisher going to be added here in just a second, and that, yes, it does make its way out. That is key. That second Demolisher makes it so much easier to try and take down these guard towers. All right, Peons are doing some massive repairing. All right, meanwhile, the Ultra Storm's now getting taken down as well. We can see another Orc Burrow in the back here, and this pressure is not looking good for the Orc. All right, double Demolishers in the backfield here, and this is always a problem. Do you go after the guard towers or do you go after the casters? The casters do end up taking more damage, but they are less of a threat. The guard towers, however, are constantly getting repaired. As you can see, I believe they are attacking ground. No, they're not attacking the ground. They're attacking straight up onto that guard tower, trying to take them down. All right, Ultra of Storms looks like it will get taken down there. There it goes, as now we are still pressing in very hard. This is not looking good. All right, one guard tower is now down. A second guard tower is now down as well, and this may actually be a bit of a turnaround here, as the Spirit Walker absorbing way too much damage. And now, what is that Blade Master going to do? The Blade Master now will be forced to back off here. Wind Walk, nothing more than a faster movement speed, as he is going to, and no collision radius, as the guard towers are still pushing forward. All right, Blade Master in the back here. Let's see. Barracks still needs to be repaired. Oh, a lot of damage there. It looks like a priest was taken down. Blade Master, Shadow Hunter, you can see the Hawk is also out as well, as this Blade Master down to 125 hit points needs to get healed back up. The Shadow Hunter still without enough mana, really uses a healing salve instead, as the guard towers are now just massively repairing this one barracks here. All right, this is still not looking good. You can see an invisible Hawk keeping track of all this here. The guard tower is still in position. Let's see, where are these Demolishers going to travel to? There is that Hawk still revealing so much sight here and keeping tabs on that Blade Master. The Blade Master does get a little bit more experience, but still dangerously low on hit points, as the Hawk is still keeping track of this Blade Master. It looks as though this Blade Master, down to 156, may be able to turn around and start fighting again, but cannot stick around far too long. Healing Wave just in time. We may see a potion of healing used as well, and this is still an issue. All right, are the Demolishers going to be able to do anything else here? Oh, Demolisher actually taking damage from the guard tower. That is not where you want it to be, as the Shadow Hunter now trying to fight back. All right, the guard tower is still taking a lot of damage here. One barracks, and one barracks only, is all that is really standing between this guard tower and the rest of this base. Only thing within range, but still gonna cause a bit of problems. All right, it looks like we are going to now back off. That extra Demolisher, as I mentioned moments ago, was the real difference here, and now this guard tower strategy will be abandoned. Blade Master is nearby. Let's see, Dust of Appearance is not purchased. The Blade Master, is already revealed, because the Sentry or the Watcher Ward was already dropped. Very nicely done by the human, making sure that he does not get creepjacked all too quickly. All right, Shadow Hunter and Blade Master in position. Blade Master sitting at level 3, nearly level 4. That is a whole bunch of casters here in this fight, and if this Blade Master can perhaps catch the casters with 2 to 3 volleys from those Demolishers, this could be a completely different battle. All right, Blade Master now looking to back off. I don't believe I saw Raiders in the group. No, there is one Raider in the group, and we may see him try to Raider or ensnare this Ogre Lord. And if he does ensnare the Ogre Lord, that means that this one Ogre Lord is just going to get taken down. All right, there it goes. Tome of Experience now on the Blade Master at level 4. And the level 4 Blade Master is always something to behold. Spirit Walker now backing off. Blade Master sitting on rather not that useful items, only plus 13 attack, as he does also have No, does he have Boots of Quoth Loss? No, that's just the speed bonus there. All right, Water Elemental going after a Demolisher. It looks like that Demolisher is going to be repaired, or is it going to stay repaired in time? It looks like, yes, it will, and the Shadow Hunter now gets to level 3. During this time, the Archmage and the Beastmaster is sitting at 3-3. Meanwhile, the Blade Master, Shadowhunter, is sitting at 4-3. So in terms of hero experience and level, we are in favor of the Orc. However, in terms of sheer army size, it's got to feel like the human player is ahead, but that's ever so slightly. All right. Almost even in heroes. Almost evil in army. Almost even in army, almost even in heroes, and this is going to be a very close matchup as the Blade Master is looking for some easy free targets. All right, it looks like those sorcerers are not going to be easy to take down at all, as the peasants and the raiders are now being brought over. All right, Spirit Walkers are in position. Demolisher now in position as well, just landing attacks on a lot of those casters. And there is a quick dispel, taking down 2 of the casters there. The Spirit Walkers doing a great job trying to shut down the caster army, and that's going to continue to give more and more experience to the human or the Orc army here. All right, casters attempting to slow down that Blade Master, but that Blade Master is so effective and so strong and so good at dealing damage that one simple slow just makes him not nearly as good. All right, let's take a look back at here. Peon's now going to get taken down. That's a lot of big and free, easy targets to take out, as the Water Elemental down to 83 hit points does finally get taken down. All right, another Quill Beast gets taken down here, and this is just looking like a pushback, forcing the human player to use that Scroll of Town Portal. Archmage sitting at 3, Dust of Appearance, or no, that was a reveal, most likely by the Crystal Ball of the Blade Master. He wants to keep track of where his opponent is, and that's exactly what he's doing, as the Blade Master gets to pick up, what is it? A Potion of Greater Mana that will most likely just go to the Shadow Hunter, since the Shadow Hunter is much more mana based than that Blade Master. Alright, let's see, more healing waves coming through. That Shadow Hunter could get off another healing wave, heal up the rest of his units, and be ready for an all-important fight, as we now see him creeping out the Gargantuan Sea Turtle creep camp here by the human player. Alright, Hawks are in position, Potion of Greater Healing and a Potion of Invulnerability on that Beastmaster, meaning he's going to be extremely difficult to take out. Alright, Peons attempting to repair this Orc Burrow. Quill Beast being brought over. Gonna end up getting taken out very quickly. There's that Ensnare. There they go. As we're also looking now at the casters attempting to finish off this Ogre Magi creep camp on the other side of the map. I can't believe the Orc player is actually letting him do this. That is actually going to be a big ordeal, since he gets another permanent Watcher Ward. Anytime you're able to figure out where that Blade Master is, that Windwalking Blade Master, the better it is for you, as the Gargantuan Sea Turtle taking just a bit too much damage. All right, Gargantuan Sea Turtle going to be backing off. You can see that the Demolishers are upgraded 1-0, dealing 81 to 116 damage per attack. Yes, they do attack very slow, but they also have a tremendous range from which they can attack from. All right, Tome of Strength now left behind. And what is the other item? Pendant of Energy. Very good item on that Shadow Hunter if he can stay alive. Level 5 Shadow Hunter could mean level 3 Healing Wave. And at level 3 Healing Wave, that Blade Master pretty much never dies. Alright, Blade Master now being forced to pull back here. Blade Master now sitting at level 5. Meanwhile, down over here, you can see one Thunderhawk trying to make a difference on these Orc Burrows, but not much is going to be done. Alright, there's a quick Ensnare on that Quill Beast. We can see that there are also, I can't believe what I'm saying this, but we also have Troll Witch Doctors joining in on the field, and now we are going into Spirit Walker training. Alright, Blizzard being brought down onto all of these units. The caster is now trying to pull back, as the Beastmaster is now in position. Alright, Grunts now pulling back as well. The Raiders are all here, as the Grunts need to get away in a hurry if they want to survive. Alright, looks as though the Beastmaster is already out. Coming back around over here, you can see a Spirit Walker going up against a Quill Beast. It looks like the Spirit Walker is going to get the winning end of that deal, as another Blizzard rains down on all of humans' units. Blade Master Blade Master looking to engage here. Is he going to be able to do exactly that? There's the scroll. There's the Blizzard as the Blade Master reveals himself right next to that Archmage. Archmage has not taken that much damage. Finally taking a little bit of damage there, but there has just been constant healing on all of the Archmage's units as the casters really just have that additional benefit of being immune to magic. They do not have to worry about that Blizzard, so you're kind of damned if you do, damned if you don't, so to speak, as you do not want to let the Orc army continue to upgrade. But if you want to try and engage that Spellbreaker army, then you are going to be forced to walk through Blizzard, which the human player can easily just surrender and retreat to you, so you end up taking even more damage. Spirit Walker now preparing another face-off here against all of the Spellbreakers, casters. Once again, all right, let's take a look at what's happening next. There is a grave Blizzard now being rained down. It looks like, yes, that one poor grunt will get taken down as well, and it is looking just far too good for the human player. The human player now has, I believe, a economic advantage. No, the economics are pretty even, 64 to 62, as the Demolisher now finally decides to show up to try and deal more damage here. All right, is the Demolisher going to be able to finish anything off? Let's take a look at this. Beastmaster now pulling back around. All right, as the casters do come in once again. So far this entire army of units has just been pretty much unstoppable against whatever has been thrown at it. Even some of the more silly strategies. Anyways, let's see what's going to be happening up next. All right, let's take a look. Beastmaster now really far deep inside his base. Meanwhile, the Orc is now looking to perhaps put a little bit of pressure on this base, or on the army here in just a second. All right, let's take a look. Spirit Walker very low on hit points, but gonna take down a free catapult or Demolisher in just a second. So far, the casters, the Troll Witch Doctors, perhaps they're going to use Healing Wars, perhaps Stasis Traps. That could all be very extremely important, as the casters are now raring to go. All right, caster heads up battle here. Simply too many units, and I think that the Orc is gonna have to say GG in just a moment. So much Blizzard, so much just truth raining down on all of those units there, as yes, a poor oh my goodness, I forgot the name of that unit. A poor unit was taken down there. All right, let's take a look at what's happening next. There is another round of Blizzard and Flame Strike. This is not looking good. What is happening here, as you can now see the Quill Beasts are looking to back off. All right, casters are in position to try and take down one of these this Beastmaster. The Beastmaster, however, not having any of it, really just engaging the best she can against this giant swarm of units, and all that the human party wants to do instead is go after this barracks. All right, the barracks now about to fall. Once this barracks falls, that is pretty much going to be it for the Orc player. No more real ways of training up units. Seen at 40 over 80. Has a Bestiary, has a Spirit Lodge, but that is it. Casters are off to the north. At level 5 and level 5 respectively. Meanwhile, down over here, we're looking at the Archmage sitting at level 5, and yeah, the Archmage sitting at level 5. Let's take a look back over across. Shadowhunter still pressing forward very tremendously. There's an Ensnare, there's an Invisibility, there's a Disenchant, there's a Potion of Invulnerability, as the Blade Master unable to get close to that Archmage, but that shield should be dissipating. There it goes. Only a 7-second invulnerability time, as all the casters are now in full retreat. Spirit Walker sitting at 167 mana and growing. Meanwhile, the Shadowhunters are now trying to get away. Excuse me, the Shadowhunter is now trying to get away. Shadowhunter, Blade Master. Shadowhunter is rather slow, but sitting at 570 mana, will have plenty of mana for healing waves and hexes when the time comes. But when that next battle is going to be, I still don't know. Quill Beast now going after and clearing out this great hall here at the, what I'll call a 1 or 2 o'clock position. All the casters are now in full retreat. from the Orc side. They need to get back home, and that means that now the main base is pretty much ripe for the picking. All right, Blizzard being brought down to try and take down some of these Orc burrows. Level 3 Blizzard does deal a whole tremendous amount of damage, 150 damage per wave, as there is another Blizzard straight up on all of these units. All right, let's take a look at what's going to be happening next. Blademaster gets off a huge critical strike there. Caster, Raider now gets taken down as the Beastmaster gets invisibled in the nick of time, and that is the GG. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed Game 1.